We are prisoners no more. Free of the Republic, free of the Empire. Both will fall before the Dread Masters.
Shambalumi lois, Borjo Urvas, Tur Tortakis, Bahakfo Langas.
The Dreadmasters, a group of Sith Lords who served the Sith Emperor Vitiate for centuries. Today, we're going to look into these dangerous beings and what happened to them. So sit back, relax and watch some Disney Plus at some point. Good stuff on there, good self-isolation, quarantine stuff. Welcome to Star Wars Timelines. This group of Sith Lords first became known following their study into the Phobius devices, an artifact that caused the darkest of Sith to go mad with terror. This new power made them powerful allies to the Sith Emperor Vitiate, whom they served as advisors, generals, and even as prophets. During this time, they were noted to have spent many years in secluded meditation on the world of Droman Kars. The only times that they would be interrupted would be by Vitiate himself. Now these Sith were inseparable, always found together as their power reached full strength when they worked together. Once the Great Galactic War broke out, they served on the front lines against the Republic, where they used their power to project terror into their enemies. Such power allowed this group of Sith to destroy entire fleets of the Republic, as well as win major battles by themselves. Now the Dreadmasters were always on the move. They were in possession of a Sith dreadnought to keep their position hidden. Despite this, it was not enough to stop the Republic from tracking them. A Jedi Knight by the name of Jarek Kaden discovered the Dreadmaster's location. He led a strike force to infiltrate the Sith vessel with the objective of capturing the Dreadmasters. This was successful, and all 6 of them were captured. However, any attempts of interrogation were unsuccessful. The Republic knew Vitiate would come for the Dreadmasters, and focus all his attention on freeing them. So they destroyed the dreadnought and leaked the Dreadmasters had been killed in the battle. However, another reason the Sith were kept alive was that it was believed that they were too valuable to eliminate. Thus, imprisonment was seen as the only alternative, with the ancient prison world of Belsavis seen as the only place to confine the power of the Dreadmasters. This was because it was believed it had safety measures strong enough to prevent the Dreadmasters from ever escaping. The Dreadmasters remained imprisoned during the Great Galactic War, and Belsavis was remained hidden from the Sith Empire. However, the moment the Dreadmasters arrived at the prison, all prisoners within a quarter-mile died immediately. So the Republic moved them deeper into the prison, where they were kept hidden and secure. That was until the Sith found out about the prison world during the Second Galactic War. During the invasion, the Sith discovered the Dreadmasters were still alive, and set rescuing them as a top priority. However, during the invasion, the Sith accidentally released the Eshkar, an ancient species imprisoned there by a much older empire. The Eshkar stole the Dreadmasters and imprisoned them in their own device, drawing off their power to become stronger. Despite this, Imperial agents were able to rescue the Dreadmasters. However, around this time, a Jedi-led strike force attacked Droman Kars and appeared to destroy the Sith Emperor Vitiate. The Dreadmasters only had loyalty towards Vitiate and not really the Empire itself, so they betrayed the Empire and began making plans to conquer the galaxy on their own. They recruited on Nova the Trandoshan warlord Kefis to act as their puppet while they remained hidden in the shadows. Kefis led his mercenary army and tried to conquer the planet of Nova, but were defeated by task forces sent by both the Republic and the Sith Empire. At this point, the Dreadmasters revealed themselves, projecting themselves across the galaxy, sending a message of fear and declaring their full independence from the Empire. The Dreadmasters healed Kefis and travelled to Ash Station, where they planned to use the technology of the Hypergate to unleash a being known only as the Terror from Beyond, but were again defeated by the same strike force. Around the time of a station incident, the Dread Hosts, servants of the Dreadmasters, attempted to recover a Rakatan weapon known as the Oricon from Belsavis. Once again, their plans were foiled as the cannon was destroyed. By 3639 BBY, the Dreadmasters continued to remain a third party in the war. They dispatched Sith Lord Tagris to steal several Sith artifacts from the Arcanum Tagris managed to steal the Seeds of Rage and the Dark Staff, but both the Empire and Republic sent strike teams to recover the artifacts, and ultimately Tagris was defeated on Ilum. After repeated failures, Dreadmaster Styrak decided to act independently from the rest of the Masters and travelled to Darvanis. He built up an army of mercenaries, enough to challenge the Empire and the Republic. However, the Republic and Empire caught wind of what was happening, and both sent strike teams to stop him. The teams took out the mercenaries and then went directly for Styrak. Styrak was killed during the battle, and as he died, the other Masters projected themselves around their fallen comrade and absorbed his power from his body.
We have tasted death. On Darvanis, the Empire slew Lord Styrak and ripped him from our Union.
The wound must be healed. Our union requires a Sith, or there will be only chaos.
Finally, the Republic and the Empire went on the full offensive and located the Masters on the volcanic world of Oricon. It was here that the Dreadmasters invited the Emperor's Wrath to join them. However, the Wrath refused their offer. Both the Republic and the Empire then began a direct assault on the Dread Fortress first. The target was Dreadmaster Brontis. She put up a fight, but the strike team was able to defeat her. They then set their eyes to the Dread Palace, and after breaching its defences, they took out the Dreadmasters one by one. However, once they got to the throne room, all of the Dreadmasters they took out reappeared and attacked the strike team simultaneously. During the fight, the Masters were confounded by the strength of the strike team, and brought back the spirits of Styrak and Brontis in an attempt to even the odds. This did little to even the fight, however, and the spirits were defeated. In a last-ditch attempt for victory, the remaining 4 Masters attempted to suck the life out of one of the strike team's members. The strike team then killed each Master one by one. In the end, one Dreadmaster survived, Caliphaeus.
I was cold, and there was light. The fear gave us rage. The pain gave us strength. We were chained to one another, enslaved with higher purpose. I had a wife once. I didn't fear her.
A quick reminder, guys, if possible, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me and helps me continue to make content like this. If you also have any ideas for lore videos, or theories, or reviews, or any upcoming comics that you might like me to have a look at, please comment them in the comments down below. I'm always open to any suggestions. Again, they can literally be as wild as you want. Like, I'll literally do a lore video on what happened to Jar Jar Binks after Revenge of the Sith. He became a bit of a clown. I mean, he was a clown before, but now he's more of a clown. I'll save that for the video. Comment down below if you want me to do that or something. Anyways, on to the video. He wandered Oricon after the death of his fellow Masters, soon arriving at the Republic strike team camp. There he sought to reason with the team, telling them of his human past, that he was once married and felt no pain or fear towards his wife or life in general. However, once he and his friends, now the Dreadmasters, studied the Phobos devices, they became linked mentally and psychically in a weave of terror and madness, distorting and changing him into a living entity of madness. Caliphaeus was now weak, scared, alone, and looking for hope. The strike team decided to show mercy and let him be cared for and evaluated by the Jedi Order. With that, the Dreadmasters were gone forever. As for what happened to the Phobos devices, Vizir had hidden them long ago within the Dark Temple. Sith attempted to meditate on these machines after the Dreadmasters' passing, but was simply driven mad. No Sith was ever able to learn the power like the Dreadmasters had. Around 3683 BBY, the Sith Lord Paranax deliberately invaded the Dark Temple, breaking the seal only to find himself unable to leave the Dark Temple once inside. Becoming lost and disoriented, Paranax descended into madness, with his journals recording that he somehow discovered the Emperor's plans to consume all life in the galaxy, though no one understood his coherent writings when they were discovered. In his insanity, Paranax committed suicide in the belief that he could survive the galaxy's end by merging with the Force itself, and the Dark Temple was sealed once more not long afterwards, so it seems the remains of these devices were gone forever. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. For now though, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.